with low prices store-wide. Eat well for less at Whole Foods Market.
My name is Detective Christopher Raven. Our city is overrun with crime, and that all ends with mercy. A judicial system powered by artificial intelligence with access to every camera, cell phone, and database. If you commit a capital crime, you have 90 minutes to prove your innocence to an AI judge, or you will be executed.
Detective Raven, I'm Judge Maddox, and this is the Mercy Capital Court.
Hold on, just wait.
You're before this court today charged with the murder of your wife.
Oh my God. I loved my wife. I didn't hurt her.
If you are innocent, prove it.
I need to walk the scene. Get me out of here! Do you honestly think that I killed my wife?
I think there's more that you're not revealing.
Mercy, rated PG-13, only in theaters January 23rd.
Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up.
On ESPN, it's always rivalry season. Always top 10 season. And always season. With over 47,000 live events all year long, ESPN is always in season.
We feel like we're in playoff mode now, and it's just find a way to win a football game.
The big games keep coming. The job is not done. Do not forget that.
Big NFL matchups today with the Texans heading out west to face the Chargers. Chargers already clinching the playoffs, but the win would make Week 18 versus the Broncos for the AFC West title. Then at 8 p.m. Eastern, the loveless Packers will host the Ravens. A Green Bay loss would give the Bears the division, and a Ravens loss would give the Steelers the division. Joined now by our guy, Sam Acho. Sam, first up today, Texans and Chargers. That Houston pass rush has been nasty. What answers do the Chargers have for it?
Their answers might be on the other side of the ball and try to have a better defense than you see from the Texans, because Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter are dominant. That's been the issue for the Chargers, pass protection. What's been the positive for the Texans is getting after the quarterback. These two guys have 140 quarterback pressures on the season. Where does the Chargers struggle the most? It's at protecting the quarterback. Justin Herbert's been sacked more than anybody else. And oh, by the way, your two starting tackles, Joe Alt, Rashawn Slater are out. I was at the Chargers game last week. Another tackle went down. And so I think the Chargers' best chance is actually on the defensive side of the ball. The Texans have struggled on offense. Maybe the Chargers and Khalil Mack can be the better defense on that side.
That Houston defense again playing well, holding opposing QBs to an NFL low 49 total QBR this season. All right, Sam, tonight the Ravens travel to Green Bay. Both teams will be looking to establish the run. Which team do you think will be more successful at doing that?
I think it'll be the Baltimore Ravens. I understand that Lamar Jackson may not play, but your 300-pound fullback Patrick Ricard is back. Remember, Ricard missed the first 6 games of the season. Ravens went 1-5 in those 6 games. He came back, they won 5 straight. I understand that there have been some fumbles this year from Derrick Henry, but I still believe that the Ravens at their core are a physical football team that wants to run the ball behind big bodies. And oh, by the way, Micah Parsons, one of the star defensive players for the Packers, is out. So I think it's going to be Derrick Henry and the running game that'll have to be the answer for this Baltimore Ravens offense.
Sam Acho, my man. See you back in a few. Let's go back over to Phil.
Yeah, Jay, we're on the path to the Super Bowl. Had some Super Bowls yesterday. Game Above Sports Bowl in Detroit, Northwestern, and Central Michigan at Ford Field. 3 plays after, Northwestern forced a pick. Preston Stone, despite the telestrator on screen, to Griffin Wilde. That's your game-opening score for the Wildcats. They're up 7-0. First play after that, Joe Lavis gets hit, coughs it up. Carmine Bastone for the boys from Evanston puts them in really good field position. 6 plays later, it's 4th and goal, and in this building, we go for it on 4th down. Caleb Komolafe for 6. It's 21-0 at the half. Early third quarter, it was the season of giving at CMU. Angel Flores gets hit, fumbles it. Braden Turner nearly gets his helmet ripped off. Doesn't matter. Scoop and score. At this point, Northwestern had 4 takeaways and allowed 4 first downs. They've now won 6 straight bowl appearances. They thumped the Chips 34-7. Let's head to the Rate Bowl in Phoenix, Minnesota, New Mexico. Golden Gophers up 8 after a touchdown. They're kicking off, and by rule, they had to kick off, but kicking it to Damon Bankston was optional. They still went that way and would rue the day. He goes 100 yards untouched. New Mexico within 2. So we're going for it. It's bowl season. That's what you do. Jack Lane, a little gadget play, fake reverse to Keegan Johnson. That ties the game. We got bonus football headed to overtime in Phoenix in OT after a Lobos field goal. Minnesota down 3. Drake Lindsey, Jalen Smith row the boat. Second time they linked up. It's your walk-off winner. And the Golden Gophers have now won 9 straight bowl games. Second longest bowl win streak in FBS history. Had more FBS history rather in the First Responder Bowl in Dallas between UTSA and FIU. UTSA's down 7. McGuire Anderson for FIU fields it at his own 3. Normally that's a bad move, but it's bowl season, man. YOLO. The Panthers go 97 yards to the crib on the punt return. 14-0, stopped the count because it was all Roadrunners from there. Now a 14-7 game. Will Henderson III, meep. 40 yards. UTSA ties it at 14, part of 38 points unanswered. This is Owen McCown, son of Josh McCown, under center for UTSA to Devin McEwen. So McCown to McEwen. Panthers just as confuses me. UTSA's up 10, and now it's a 20-point game. McCown goes 293, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Patrick Overmeyer, some valued yak there. UTSA scores a program record for points in a bowl. Jeff Traylor's got that young program rolling, man.
He knocked him over.
Hey, man, just a matter of time before a big program comes calling. Don't concuss your coach, though, after a win like that.
Let's go back to the NBA. Jaylen Brown and the Celtics taking on the Pacers. Brown with 7 straight 30-point games. Will it be 8? Early second quarter. He pulls up from the foul line. That's his spot. Sees down 3. Couple minutes later, Peyton Pritchard got the handles. Little cross. Oh, embarrassing. Knocks down to 3s. He had 29. Celtics cut it to 1 minute later. Sees now up 3. Brown in the paint. They are rolling. 53-48 Boston. Under 5 to play in the half. Celtics up 10. Derek White. He got a jump shot, too. He had 21. Boston up 13. Under 10 seconds left in the half. Brown driving. Mid-range game. Strong. Sees 47 points in the second quarter, the 3rd most in a quarter since the year 2000. 75-61, their lead at halftime. Brown coming into the fourth quarter with 24 points, needing 6 to keep that 30-point streak alive. Midway through the fourth, sees up 22, and he's still in the game.
Let him shoot.
Let him shoot. And he does. And he knocks it down. Needs 3 more. Next Celtics possession, as Herm Edwards would say, why not? Step back 3, he had 30 for his 8th straight game. Celtics win at 140-122. And what can't Jaylen Brown do? Dropped his 8th straight 30-point game, the 2nd longest streak in Celtics history, behind 9 straight from Larry Bird back in 1985. Jaylen Brown's 18 30-point games this season are the 2nd most in the league, behind Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And this must-SC from that game, fourth quarter, Celtics Anthony Simons fouled while shooting a 3. And watch the replay. The Pacers didn't think it was a foul, right? So Rick Carlisle, he's like, I'm a challenge, which gives us a chance to hear Bill Kennedy's explanation. Listen.
After reviewing the play, the defensive player is still moving and makes contact prior to any movement by the offensive player's leg, resulting in the defensive foul being upheld, and the coach's challenge is unsuccessful.
He was waiting for a challenge just so he could do that.
Yeah. I love it. The demonstrative refs. I love it when they do the blocking foul and they get into it, man. It's an emotional game.
With it. Why not?
But
Why not?
it's like bipartisan there. A little disappointment it didn't go their way. Better luck next time.
When Sports Center rolls on, Bears, 49ers both have their eyes on the NFC's 1 seed, who our experts think has the edge ahead of that one just ahead.
I may not know ball like you do, AI, but now I don't need to. I just gotta follow you on my Prize Picks feed, copy your lineup, and I'm in.
So you just out here copying the answer?
Always have. You know, copy the crossover, the sleeve. Not the cornrows, though. I got a sensitive scalp. But the attitude.
Don't. What you doing,
no?
man? All right, I won't. Told you to stay out of my stuff.
I borrowed your toothbrush. Is that okay?
Download today. New users play $5 and get $50 instantly in site credits. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
When cyber threats target the world's data, seconds matter. That's why the world's most trusted brands depend on ReliaQuest Gray Matter to contain threats in seconds. It's the only technology-independent, AI-driven platform built by security operators for security operators. ReliaQuest. Make security possible.
Downey showed this NFL mom a clip about her son.
You smell like hot dog water, boy.
We need to do something about that. Cameron Tyler, I'm gonna show you how to rinse that odor out.
That smells a lot better. Rinse impossible odors out in one wash.
This is Mia. She wanted to take her brand nationwide. And with U.S. Bank Business Essentials, a combination of checking and card payment processing, we helped her make a splash. That's the power of Mia, and this is the power of us.
ProPlan believes exceptional nutrition fuels more than the days in your life. It fuels the life in your days. ProPlan. Fuel for life.
Make a move. I dare you.
With Ring, you can protect your home from anywhere.
Alka-Seltzer Plus Cold or Flu Fizzy Chews. Chew, fizz. Feel better fast. No water needed. Alka-Seltzer Plus Fizzy Chew.
First, you get hit by psoriasis. And now, you get hit again. This time by joint pain. It's a double whammy. It could be psoriatic arthritis, a chronic inflammatory disease that attacks your joints on the inside and your skin on the outside. If you've been hit by, find out more about psoriatic arthritis at doublewhammy.com and talk to your doctor.
It's one of those days we're not cooking dinner, so I pulled into Popeyes.
Smart. Popeyes $20 family meal feeds everyone while you take the night off. Take a holiday from cooking. Got a smaller crew? Get 5 pieces of chicken for $9. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
We can feel it coming.
Pressure starting to mount.
The intensity, the clutch plays, the heroes, hopes, and heartbreak. Every pressure-packed snap 1 second closer to the end. So don't just watch the playoffs. Obsess, overreact, debate every inch, savor the pressure with the NFL playoffs on ESPN.
Cute sign, Barb.
Slay. Let's go.
Subaru and our retailers are the largest automotive donors to Make-A-Wish, supporting kids and families facing critical illness through the Share the Love event.
Get 0% APR on select new Subaru models, and Subaru will share the love.
Chemistry cannot be ignored. Same goes for a Hormel pepperoni craving.
Dude.
Never too greasy, never too spicy, always delicious. Hormel pepperoni, boldly irresistible.
Jay and Phil back on SportsCenter. We've got a critical NFL day tomorrow. Week 17 just means massive playoff implications. Jags playing the Colts. If Houston loses today in LA, Jacksonville can clinch the AFC South with a win here. Either way, the Jags take the division with wins over the Colts and Titans, so they are in decent shape. The Seahawks have a chance to clinch the NFC West with a win at the Panthers tomorrow and losses by both the Rams and Niners. But the Panthers can clinch the NFC South if they win that game and the Bucs lose. That's even before Tampa and Carolina link up next week. Jalen Hurts and the Eagles visit reigning MVP Josh Allen and the Bills in just their second ever meeting as starters. Philly's still the only team to have clinched a division, but Buffalo's been hot. They've won 4 in a row. Then on Sunday Night Football, the Bears travel out west to visit the 49ers. A Bears win clinches the NFC North for their first time since 2018, but the Niners still control their own fate for the NFC's 1 seed. That was a lot. So for you visual learners, the NFC playoff picture, write this in pencil though. The Seahawks currently hold the number 1 seed in the conference. They do visit the Niners week 18. If Seattle wins both, if both of those win tomorrow, it does set up a winner-take-all for the NFC 1 seed between Seattle and San Francisco. Next week, Jeremy Fowler and Sam Macho back with us to try and simplify all of that, talking Sunday's best. Jeremy, let's start with the Bills. They're hot. Josh Allen, the best player in the league, as MVP last year, but he hurt his foot last week in that win over the Browns. How is he heading into Sunday's game?
Phil, he is good to go. He should be able to play this game this weekend with no limitations. Had some foot soreness, so the Bills tried to rest him early in the week, but he did practice on Friday, so should be all systems go. The Bills know that they got their Superman that's going to have to put on his cape for these remaining games and the playoffs. This is a team that obviously is in a position to be strong in the playoffs, but they have some weaknesses at wide receiver. The defense has been beat up. They still have injuries there, but when they have Allen, they always have a chance.
Sam, 2 of the NFC's best go at it when the Bears visit the Niners Sunday night. What do you think could make the difference in that game on Sunday Night Football?
It'll be turnover differential. The Bears lead the league in turnover differential with a plus 21. They lead the league in turnovers. They don't give it away as well. The 49ers are one of the best teams at running the ball as well. Brock Purdy's been outstanding. But I think the Bears' defense is going to be the ability to make the difference. They've been this cardiac team, a team that's come back in the last 2 minutes of games. It's been special teams, and it's been defense, and it's been the running game. So I think it'll have to be Jalen Johnson who will have to make a huge role in this game in order for the Bears to find a way to win.
Yeah, and San Francisco comes in controlling its own destiny. If they win their last 2 games, they won't leave Levi Stadium, to and through the Super Bowl. It's at that site. But Seattle also controls its own destiny, Jeremy. They visit the Panthers tomorrow. How are people throughout the league looking at this Seattle team that's currently in first place in the conference?
Phil, I've talked to several people around the league, including executives and coaches. They see Seattle as the most complete team in the NFL right now. I've talked to several offensive coordinators who said you simply can't run the ball consistently on them. You have to go no huddle or mix it up or do whatever you can. Defensively, they're loaded top to bottom. Head coach Mike McDonald has the defensive wit and acumen to battle a Kyle Shanahan and a Sean McVay in the NFC West, which you absolutely need. General Manager John Schneider is tracking for Executive of the Year with all the trades they've made, trading Geno Smith and acquiring Sam Darnold, who happened to exercise his demons in his last game against the Rams. He was 0 for his last 3 against L.A., struggled mightily, but made some big throws late in that game that should be able to give him some momentum moving forward.
Sam, we've got 2 weeks left in the regular season and realistically 4 teams in play for the NFC 1 seed, Seattle, San Francisco, L.A., and Chicago. Who ultimately do you think gets that valued by in home field throughout the playoffs?
I think it may be the team with the lowest odds right now, the LA Rams. Why do I say that? The Rams have the easiest schedule when it comes to the teams that have the games remaining in order to get the first round bye. They play the Falcons and they play the Cardinals. Cardinals feel like they're battling for that #1 overall draft pick seed. Now, they need things to happen. They need San Francisco to lose, Seattle to lose, and Chicago to lose. But mind you, a lot of those teams are playing one another. San Francisco and Seattle play at the end of the season. Chicago plays San Francisco this week, and they play Detroit the following week. So they need some dominoes to fall in their favor, but they have the easiest path when it comes to what they can control.
Yeah, and our friends over at DraftKings say they have the shortest odds to win the Super Bowl do the Rams, currently plus 425. So certainly they do expect them to win both those games. The rest of it's out of their hands. Jeremy, Sam, thanks so much. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Hey, Phil, the Lakers are going to be without Austin Reeves for at least 4 weeks due to a pulled left calf muscle. The injury happened on Christmas night against the Rockets. Reeves had recently missed 3 games due to a left calf strain, which is separate from this injury. He's averaging almost 27 points a game this season. Lakers currently 4th in the West at 19-10. Let us talk about it now with David Dennis Jr. and David's 3 things. With Christmas Day in the rearview mirror, my friend, we want to know the 3 things you're most interested in seeing play out during the rest of the NBA season. So count them down. Start at number 3, please.
All right, so number 3, we're going to start with the youth movement with these rookies. We are looking at potentially one of the great rookie classes that we have seen in recent memory in the NBA. Of course, we all know about Cooper Flagg. He just had 33, 9, and 9 a few days ago against Denver. He's exceeded all expectations. He keeps setting these records. It's always good when they say the best since LeBron James was a teenager to do this. But don't forget about guys like Conka Nipple, who's set the record for most threes, the quickest to get to 100 threes. Then there's my guy, the big blizzard, Derek Queen out there in New Orleans. We haven't even mentioned VJ Edgecombe, Coward in Memphis, Harper in San Antonio. This rookie class is already explosive, and they're going to be great for years to come.
I like it. I like it. So what's the number 2 thing you're most watching for?
All right, let's take a trip up to the Big Apple. We got to talk about the New York Knicks. Are they going to make their 21st century debut in the NBA Finals? They are primed to do it. They look as good as they have looked in recent memory. Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns are humming offensively. Their defense is picking up. Mitchell Robinson on the offensive glass is causing headaches for opposing coaches. Then you got to add in the fact of what the East looks like. The Cleveland Cavaliers have fallen off. Detroit looks good, but they're still young. Of course, there's Giannis and the Bucks and what they're struggling with. Philadelphia is not doing much. This is a clear pathway for the Knicks to get to the finals. Now, when they get there, who knows what's going to happen when they actually get there. But at least the folks in New York will be screaming Knicks tape for them to get to the finals. And they should use these next few weeks to really separate themselves from a lot of other teams in the East.
All right, we'll see if that happens. Okay, give me the number 1 thing you're watching for.
So a couple of weeks ago, the number 1 thing would have been the Thunder cruising to like 75 wins or so. But the San Antonio Spurs are now the story in the NBA. They have moved onto OKC's corners, and they have taken their block in the last 12 days. They've beaten them those 3 straight games, and now it's the Spurs that look like they could be one of the surprise stories that we've seen. Victor Wembanyama hasn't even really come back from injury to play his full slate of minutes, and they have won 8 games in a row, beating those Thunder in those games. Those guards look unstoppable. The San Antonio Spurs are looking like one of these surprise stories. We thought they would be a good story, but now they are legitimate championship contenders. And what they can do, and building with this rivalry, which I think is the next great NBA rivalry, OKC and San Antonio for years to come, that is what I cannot wait to see for the rest of the season.
They can't stand each other. It is so much fun watching them play. David Dennis Jr.
Oh, let the hate, you got to let the hate building in their chest. It's so beautiful to see. You got to just let it flourish.
See it, absolutely. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Well, the Pelicans were at the bottom of the West, and they've quietly won 5 in a row. But they're facing Devin Booker and the Suns, and he has been a bucket against that franchise. Second quarter, Mark Williams throws his own personal dunk contest a couple months early. Off the glass, put back jam, all intentional. Phoenix up 5 at recess. Less than 7 minutes to play. Suns down 2. Here's Booker. Floater and the foul. This was his 11th career 30-point game against the Pelicans. 3 minutes left. Colin Gillespie lobs to Williams for the dunk. Williams 24 points, 13 boards. 2 minutes to play. Pels down 3. Zion Williamson inside. He's got 4 straight 20-point games off the bench. Pelicans within 1, but a few possessions later, Gillespie from the free throw line, 16 points, 9 dimes. Phoenix up 3. Then with a minute left, your functional dagger, Booker, Williams, alley-oop. Booker, 30 points, 9 boards, 5 assists. These two teams run it back tonight in the Big Easy. Christmas time around here means one thing. Well, a few things, but among them, our images of the year. Our gift to you for the holidays, the best of a year to remember, next on SportsCenter.
Exhaustipated. When you're tired of your backed up gut and you need fast relief. Mirafast works naturally with your body in as little as 30 minutes. Mirafast acts faster, works gently.
In the beginning, there was green, and from it, great beauty bloomed. Color
takes us places where senses awaken. Spirits take flight. Color is life. Come home to the colors of nature, only from Kohler.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
I want to spend my life with a girl like you. Can I dance with you?
This is Mia. She wanted to take her brand nationwide. And with U.S. Bank Business Essentials, a combination of checking and card payment processing, we helped her make a splash. That's the power of Mia, and this is the power of us.
With McValue at McDonald's, you'll get more than you expect for breakfast. Like buy a sausage burrito and add a sausage McMuffin for $1. Because a late-night double shift deserves an early morning deal. Get more than you expect with McValue.
Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance, so I only pay for what I need. What a great day. What an okay day. What a messed up...
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. I'll stop the world and melt with you. I'll stop the world and melt with you.
Have you had your Hershey's?
I'm not allowed to reveal the secrets of Jameson Black Barrel. It's carefully chosen select batch Irish whiskies, or its exquisite notes of toasted oak, caramel, and vanilla spice. It's the greatest whiskey I ever drank, and the greatest story I never did tell.
It's not over. Not yet. That epic run, that wild dream, not over till the clock hits 0. Till the stadium shakes. Till the wild things are let loose. Till the trophy is lifted and the confetti falls. This is the national championship. When it's over, you'll feel it. This is the wild world of college football. The CFP National Championship, Monday, January 19th at 7:30 p.m. on ESPN.
Play, your new way to play the West Virginia Lottery online, has officially arrived, and there's a whole cast of characters waiting to meet you. Simply scan the QR code, download our safe and secure app, and start playing today. Plus, discover even more ways to win with Play On, our brand new rewards program.
We keep on bowling today with 4 games on ESPN starting at 11 a.m. Eastern. Pitt, East Carolina in the Go Bowling Military Bowl. UConn Army in the Wasabi Fenway Bowl. North Texas, San Diego State in the Isleta, New Mexico Bowl. And LSU in Houston in the Kinder's Texas Bowl. You can see all 4 games on the ESPN app. And what to watch for today? That just mesmerizes me.
You don't want to borrow Gary's outfit?
No, I do not. I do not. Center stage, Pop-Tart Center Stage, Georgia Tech and BYU, 3:30 Eastern on ABC.
Capital One Bowl Mania Preview is brought to you by Capital One. What's in your wallet?
"2025 has had a lot, from championships to tragedies, from heartwarming tales to record books rewritten. The year took us, Jay, on an emotional roller coaster that showed us in sports almost anything is possible.
All of these individual moments coming together to create the masterpiece that is 2025. Will Arnett recapping a year that was anything but ordinary.
Art isn't a choice. It's a need for those who create it or appreciate it. It begins with an idea longing to be realized in the gallery or through the games we play.
Truly the portrait of an artist.
In the art called sports.
A duck of a lifetime! Wow! How did he do it?
That might be the play of the year. Our deepest desires provide the motivation to leave a slice of forever frozen in our collective memory.
Goodness me! That was superhuman! That's wow! Unbelievable!
Perfection is the goal, but uncertainty is the given. Anything can happen, and sometimes you just gotta laugh.
I mean, if we keeping the book right now, we ass.
You know what? You're spoiled. Why you always think I'll be frustrated? I like to read.
Two rings, Baldy!
We gotta play some defense.
Duval.
I still have no clue what 6'7" means. It's like forcing a fart. All you get is
Farts are always funny, I'm not gonna lie.
Whoops. Oh, it's been that kind of year.
A fire has been reported in the building. A fire has been...
Yeah, they were on fire tonight. That's for sure.
Dangling in the distance are visions of rewards that reflect rising up through talent and heart, pushing the boundaries of the possible.
Jack Sawyer, scoop and score. Whatever I wanna make it mine. This is my time, I'm gonna shine, 'cause I'm a champion. They're knocking on Dynasty's doorstep. A dynasty declared.
This is the best dynasty in college sports, period.
Savor it and rejoice. When did you know that you were going to beat him?
When he signed the contract.
From backs against the wall to back, the final page in the book of Beckers. 'Cause I'm a champion.
Cleveland Guardians pitchers Emmanuel Clase and Luis Ortiz have both been indicted.
Michigan has fired head football coach Sharon Moore for cause.
The fraud is mind-boggling. We're talking about tens of millions of dollars and theft.
When passion fuels a project, artists pursue fulfillment.
All of a sudden, you get to #1 in the world, and then they're like, what's the point?
In a world beyond their control.
I didn't really believe it at first. It was hard moments for me. It was home.
These last 4 months have been probably the hardest 4 months of my life.
We have the best players in the world, but right now we have the worst leadership in the world.
There are risks of failure.
I lost 3 out of 4 slams in semis against these guys, so they're just too good.
And misfortune.
Mahomes is grabbing his leg. He's hurt.
Watkins grimacing in pain.
Halliburton's hurt right away when he fell.
Our home is gone, and it's complete devastation and destruction.
An American Airlines jet carrying 64 people, including a group of figure skaters, coaches, and family, collided with an Army helicopter.
The FBI calling it a terrorist attack, and Sugar Bowl officials deciding to postpone this game.
My brother has some wings on me. He gave it to me, and my whole goal in the rest of my life is just live his legacy on.
Feel this unifying force at work, touching lives, sparking inspiration. Milestones are reached. Human potential is redefined.
To achieve his destiny, to be world champ.
The dream actually came true today. I'm just so grateful.
My grandma, she's got the best seat in the house.
Jay Ballou hits one out for his mom.
I love you, Mom. I love you, Dad. Thanks for everything.
Chasing your dreams are worth it, no matter how big or impossible they seem.
And sometimes, a masterful work touches the depths of our humanity.
Shohei Ohtani! An all-time game for an all-time player.
Reminding us just how much achievement can mean.
The greatest goal scorer in National Hockey League history.
We'll make the mundane a masterpiece.
There it goes! Cal Raleigh! Storybook season, he has done it!
Oh my, you're taking me out of the ordinary.
Greatness from Gage. Validation. Vindication.
The NCAA's only 5-time Division I champion.
For all this history,
The long journey is over. McElroy has his masterpiece.
art isn't a choice. It is a challenge written into our code. And through it, making it or marveling at it, our lives are more clearly defined, one moment, one day, 1 year at a time.
Heck of a year. A special thanks to perceptual artist Michael Murphy for creating the sculpture for this project.
And also, thank you to Will Arnett, who apparently has endless range. You can catch him in Is This Thing On? In theaters January 9th.
Just ahead, the Sixers were deep sixed the dunk over Joel Embiid that you have to catch again. That is coming up in moments.
Kraft mac and cheese is better than field goals.
The kick is up.
We're always good. But hey guys, outside of this ad, we don't kick spoons. Kraft mac and cheese, best thing ever.
I've been doing stand-up. Is it like a hobby? Well, I'm not about to quit my job and go on tour. It's something I look forward to.
The New York Times hails Is This Thing On is one of the best films of the year.
Recently separated from my wife.
You suck.
You suck.
Will Arnett, Laura Dern, Andra Day, and Bradley Cooper star in the perfect film for the holidays.
A lot of stuff is changing. It's the way we didn't process it all.
What I like about you, you're so innocent. You
Thing On, rated R.
This is Mia. She wanted to take her brand nationwide. And with U.S. Bank Business Essentials, a combination of checking and card payment processing, we helped her make a splash. That's the power of Mia, and this is the power of us.
New Saquon Sour Old Spice. Smell like you can hurt her over a man, or a bigger man, or a really, really big man, or a truck driven by a really big man, or that really big man with a normal man on his shoulders.
If my healthcare provider had Agentforce, the powerful AI from Salesforce, the AI agent would have automatically paired me with the right specialist hours ago. Like Woody's did.
I like it here, dude.
Wow, good for you.
Hey, Doc.
Feet in stirrups, please.
Wait, why?
Because you're an OBGYN.
Breathe from your diaphragm, brother. No. Agentforce helps healthcare providers prevent medical mishaps. It's what AI was meant to be.
It's gonna be cold.
Looking for a reason to try the $5 McChicken meal deal with McValue? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5.
So money.
That's everything you get with the $5 McChicken meal deal with McValue.
What's his deal? He got that more for your money feeling at Metro with one line of unlimited 5G for just $40, period. And a free 5G phone and no activation fees. Only at Metro.
Mira Joy, the overwhelming relief after Miralax helps you go. Miralax works naturally with the water in your body. Miralax, free your gut to free your mood.
For more fiber per serving than any other gummy, try Mira Fiber.
So while I'm gone, you'll feed Rosie Blue Buffalo?
I got Imes.
But Blue has deboned chicken, chicken meal, brown rice, oatmeal.
Well, Imes has chicken, ground whole grain corn, ground whole grain sorghum, chicken byproduct meal. We're switching to Blue.
Critics are raving about Avatar: Fire and Ash, the #1 movie in the world.
Come on, let's go.
Truly epic cinema. Avatar: Fire and Ash, rated PG-13, now playing.
Get the most out of the postseason with the bundle. Watch ESPN's College Football Playoff and ESPN's NFL Playoff games. And with NFL Plus Premium, get NFL Network and watch all live NFL Playoff games on mobile, plus full game replays. Unlock it all with the ESPN and NFL Plus.
Coming to the stage this Friday, it's Ned's first team karaoke night. But he's wondering,
what if my flaky red plaque psoriasis takes center stage?
Next up, we have Ned. Hey, hey, hey.
is she flaky blacky? What if Ned knew he could treat differently?
Otezla is a pill that treats plaque psoriasis even in hard-to-treat areas. You can get clearer skin and reduce itching and flaking. Doctors have been prescribing Otezla for over 10 years. Don't use Otezla if you're allergic to it. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Severe diarrhea, nausea, or vomiting, depression, suicidal thoughts, or weight loss can happen. Tell your doctor if any of these occur and if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts.
With Otezla, clear skin could be your jam. Live in the moment. Struggling on topicals? Ask your doctor about Otezla.
Jay and Phil back with you on SportsCenter. The college football playoff quarterfinals are 4 days away on ESPN and the ESPN app. It all starts New Year's Eve with Miami and Ohio State in the Cotton Bowl, their first bowl matchup since one of the most memorable and, dare I say, controversial finishes in college football history. Here's a SportsCenter look back at the 2003 BCS National Championship game.
Since 1979, if it happened in sports, it was on SportsCenter.
Back, with your back south.
They're not gonna get him.
Oh, yeah. This is SportsCenter forever.
We forgive those of you who are watching the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl on ABC. Let's be honest, we were too, actually, in between the hockey highlights. That is John Anderson. I'm Linda Cohn.
Number 1, number 2, the Canes heavily favored to win their second straight national title, their 6th in school history. Ohio State, a long, long wait. Parrish feels it as 25. There's no fair catch, and just like this, Ohio State sees bad things happening. Oh, boy. Where's Jack Tatum to run him down when you need him? Finally, Buckeyes on the Buckeye 30, already in field goal range. 3 seconds to go. After 3 timeouts, Severs, who had missed from 54 minutes earlier with 3 seconds left, and says, national championship game, overtime. He is pumped. 17-7. Who does this favor? Ohio State, 6 wins by a touchdown or less this season. They've been in the close ones. Overtime, Kellen Winslow's 10th catch for 115 yards at that point. Good to give Miami a 24-17 lead. First possession for Ohio State. 4th and 14. Krenzel comes up big. Michael Jenkins gets a foot down. First down, still alive. Krenzel, Chris Gamble, incomplete. On 4th and 3, Miami thinks it's over. We're champs again. 13-0, but no, a very late flake comes in. And we've got pass interference. Glenn Sharp called. We're getting a hold of Gamble a little early. Unbelievable call in the end zone. We move on. Unbelievable. Krenzel plunges in for a touchdown. We're tied at 24. We're going to a second overtime. Maurice Claret, the fabulous freshman. Some controversy earlier in the week. Ohio State, did they treat him well? We don't know, but he treated the Buckeyes well right there. They're back in charge, 31-24. 4th and goal. Dorsey, the last chance for the Hurricanes. C. Grant causes the errant throw, and the Buckeyes are national champs for the first time since 1968. The Miami Hurricanes win streak stopped at 34.
And they run it back New Year's Eve. Jay, let's run back the top plays from Friday.
I'm in.
Number 10, English League second tier. They held their Boxing Day fixtures. Premier League had just one match, but it's okay. Wrexham and Sheffield United combined for 8 goals. Patrick Bamford had the prettiest one for Sheffield, but Wrexham got all 3 points at home. 5-3 winners in Wales.
Number 9, the Rate Bowl, Minnesota and New Mexico. Drake Lindsay going to connect with Jalen Smith for the score.
Oh, wow.
Smith got his knee down. He avoided the defenders before he slid out of bounds. Watch it again. It's a good angle. That's fantastic. More from this game a little later.
Oh, yeah, I see it coming up. Number 8, opening day of World Juniors from the Twin Cities, USA and Germany. Cole Iserman's an Islanders draft pick. Thinks he has a goal here, but got to see it again. Leonard Nise, a diving stick save, just delaying the inevitable, though. America beats Germany 6-3.
Number 7, Suns and Pelicans. Mark Williams going to bank one off the backboard. Oh, just pass it to himself. Fancy move. Suns would win 115-108.
Number 6, the Game Above Sports Bowl between Central Michigan and Northwestern. The boys from Mount Pleasant had an unpleasant day, but they did get a top play. Langston Lewis gets the foot down. Joe Lavis puts it where only his receiver can get it. That's a catch in college. It counts, but the Chips lost 34-7.
Back to the NBA for number 5, Sixers and Bulls. Jalen Smith over Joel Embiid. Someone's a poster. Oh. That someone would be Joel Embiid. Look at that. And the Bulls will take it 109-102.
More of the same, Jay, at number 4, Clippers and Trailblazers. 34-year-old Kawhi Leonard still got it. Rises over 7'2" Donovan Clingan. Clippers win by 16, thanks to the clock.
Back to the Rate Bowl. Number 3, Minnesota, New Mexico. Another Drake Lindsay to Jalen Smith touchdown. Only this one is the overtime winner. Smith secures it. Dove for it over the defender. I want that ball more than you want that ball. Minnesota would win 20-17 in overtime.
Number 2, McGuire Anderson from FIU. Man, his family flew in, I assume. He's not going to just let it get down to the 3 or take a touchback. It's a bowl game. Who cares? FIU UTSA in the first responder bowl. 97 yards, the longest punt return in FBS bowl history. The Panthers go up 14-0. It was all downhill from here, but this is a top plays countdown, not a box score. We'll show the highlight in the next hour of Sports Center. Don't worry about it.
Number 1 from the NBA, Bucks and Grizzlies. Ryan Rollins taking the ball through the paint. I don't know how he got that to go, but he got that to go. I mean, watch this again.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. Hey, more Sports Center on now.
This is Sports Center.
Sorry, announcer guy. I didn't know you were going to talk. My bad. Sports Center continues. He's Phil Murphy. I'm Jay Harris.
Yeah, we're just going to be chatting here. Happy Saturday, everybody. It is a high-stakes Saturday in the NFL. We've got a doubleheader with games at SoFi and Lambeau. Playoff stakes for all 4 teams involved. The big storyline, the Ravens need to win over the Packers or Baltimore is eliminated from playoff contention. And Jeremy Fowler is here with us. Jeremy, Lamar Jackson, the big glaring name on the injury report heading into that game, amongst a few. But what's the very latest on Jackson's status for tonight?
Phil, Tyler Huntley is expected to start this game. It's been trending that way. Lamar Jackson listed as doubtful, so unless he perks up in the next 12 hours or so, he will not play in a crucial game for the Baltimore Ravens. They must have to get into the playoffs to beat the Packers. So should be a battle of the backups. Malik Willis for Green Bay, Tyler Huntley for Baltimore. And really there wasn't a lot of drama, Phil, this week in Baltimore from the people I talked to. They said, look, Lamar took a pretty bad shot to his back area with a knee last week, and so it was a back contusion that he never really recovered from. They were sort of hopeful maybe he could practice on Thursday. When that didn't happen, it became clear that he would be listed as doubtful and Tyler Huntley would be in line to start.
Yeah, Rex Ryan famously says doubtful often means outful. The silver lining for both these teams, both these quarterbacks have performed in the past and performed well in fill-in roles. But, Jeremy, there have been some other rumblings with off-field issues between Lamar Jackson and the franchise. What more can you share?
Well, things are coming to a head a little bit because Lamar Jackson, who's not available for this crucial game, could end the season on a sour note for both the Ravens and Jackson because they had high hopes to make the playoffs. You couple that with a $75 million cap hit that Jackson has on his contract, including non-guaranteed money next year. So something has to change with his deal and with his future with the team, which causes everybody to reevaluate a little bit. You couple that with the Baltimore Sun reporting this week that some conduct from Jackson has been an issue, whether it's sleeping in meetings, unreliability in the building, hitting on some of those themes. I can't speak to all of that, but I do know that his availability with practices and to a later extent games has been a bit of an issue, whether it's illnesses, various injuries dating back to 2021, 22. There's been some unpredictability day to day as to whether he's actually going to practice and be available. So all that has come to a head. But at the end of the day, he's a two-time MVP, wildly productive. It certainly would not surprise if Baltimore tries to negotiate further and keep him long term.
Yeah, those are storylines for the offseason. But if the Ravens don't get a result tonight at Lambeau, that offseason will be beginning sooner rather than later. Jeremy Fowler, thanks so much. There will be two other very interested teams watching this one tonight, rocking colors that they normally wouldn't. A Ravens loss or tie means the Steelers will win the AFC North, while a Packers loss means the Bears will clinch the NFC North, watching from their couch. More on an NFL Saturday in minutes, Jay.
All right, Phil, let's do some NBA. Sixers and Bulls. Chicago going for 5 straight wins. That's Joel Embiid. My man had him a game last night. Third quarter, we're tied at 52. Paul George feeds Joel, and Joel's like, I got 3 of these. Told you he was on one later. Chicago ball. Jalen Smith, little jab step for 3. Bulls cut the lead to 1. Next play, Tyrese Maxey. Give it to Embiid. Embiid got a long 2. Sixers back up 3. They get the ball again. And who? Embiid. This time tries to draw the foul and just throws that up and it goes. Oh my. No foul call. Philly up by 5 to the 4th. Sixers up 2. Embiid gives to Maxey. Maxey takes it back. He had 27. The lead is 4. Under 3 minutes to go. Sixers up 1. Embiid working down low. Turns. Too easy. 102-99 Philly. And those would be the last points that the Sixers would score. Bulls down 3 later. Giddey to Smith. Smith all over Embiid. Oh, my goodness. Embiid didn't have a chance. Bulls cut the lead to 1. Man, next Bulls possession, because the Sixers didn't score, so we don't need to show you any Sixers possessions. Kobe White is going to be ISO'd on Embiid, and he's going to take a little of that inspiration from that play into this play. Step back. All over Joel. Bulls take the lead. They go up 2. Next Bulls possession. White says, now I want the screen. He trips and falls, but Trey Jones is there, got his brothers back. Bulls win 109-102. They get their 9th double-digit comeback win, most in the NBA.
Way up top the East, the Pistons got to face the music. They visit the Jazz. Detroit off to the second best 30-game start in franchise history. First quarter, motorcade. Through 3 defenders, finishing with his left hand. He had 11 points and 13 assists at halftime. But the Pistons just up 1 at recess. 9 minutes to play. Pistons down 9. Now or never. Cade Cunningham, how about now? That pulls Detroit within 6. 2 minutes later, still a 6-point game. Duncan Robinson had 4 threes Friday night. This one cut the lead in half. Pistons within 3. 4 to go. Let's jazz things up a little bit. Cunningham to Isaiah Stewart, blocked by Yusuf Nurkic, and defense to offense. Isaiah Collier, high percentage bucket for him. Jazz up 5. Nurkic, 16, 11, and the 2 blocks. A minute left. Utah's up 2. Keontae George with the pick. Run. It's George. He's had 7 straight games of 20 or more points. Jazz up 4. Ensuing Pistons trip up the floor. Cunningham, 13 first-half helpers. Here just helps himself. Pulls the Pistons back within 2. 25 seconds to play. Cunningham, defense into offense for his part. Steal, inside, layup, no, but he's fouled. Made both free throws to tie the game. 29 points, 17 dimes for Cunningham. We're staring down OT in Salt Lake, but George knows they're not paid by the hour, they're paid by the game. And that's what he calls 31, 8, and 7, and a go-ahead bucket with 2 seconds left. But go ahead and make that the game-winning bucket as Cunningham is D'd up. Desperation 3, no good. All that jazz. Utah snaps a 4-game losing streak against the best team in the East.
Phil, more Friday night hoops. Bucks and Grizzlies. Ja Morant making his return from a 4-game absence. He's missed 14 of the Grizzlies' last 16 games. Second quarter, he's back. Ja with 17 on the night. That one was fancy. Grizzlies down 6. Later, the team from Memphis is down 4. Morant, crossover, step through, layup. Later in the second, they're down 3. Ja again with the handles, the spin, off glass. Grizzlies down 1. Less than 10 seconds left in the half. Morant driving to the cup again and throws a last-second dime to Jalen Wells. Nice no-look from Ja. Grizz up 10 at the break. Morant not the only Grizzly with a monster game. Early third quarter. Swinging it to Jaren Jackson Jr., who drives on Miles Turner. Float on. Grizz back up 10. 2 minutes later, they're up 6. Kevin Porter Jr. for 3. No. Turner, the offensive rebound, tries to put back. Jackson Jr. says, man, get that out of here. And gets it to Ja, and Ja goes coast to coast. Jackson Jr. with 24, 9 boards, 5 blocks, and Morant to celebrate this win. He gritties off the court. Memphis 125 to 104 for the victory.
Same way Jay Harris celebrates a A-level sports center.
Every single time.
They're waking up smitten in the mitten. Michigan's got its man, and it's Kyle Whittingham. He's the new head coach in Ann Arbor on a 5-year deal. After informing his now former Utah team he will not coach against Nebraska in the Las Vegas Bowl, Whittingham heads to Orlando, where Michigan faces Texas New Year's Eve in the Citrus Bowl. Whittingham replaces Sharon Moore, fired December 10th after, quote, credible evidence emerged Moore engaged in an inappropriate relationship with a staff member. Whittingham, a BYU alumnus, had an illustrious career in Salt Lake City. 177 wins for the Utes, that's a program record, and includes a 3-0 record against Michigan, making Whittingham the only FBS coach since the FBS-FCS split in 1978 to face Michigan at least 3 times and have an undefeated record.
Hey, Phil, coming up, Lamar Jackson's status remains in the air. We're going to go live to Green Bay ahead of tonight's Ravens must-win game against the Packers. Plus, who has the QB edge in the Cotton Bowl? Our college football analyst explains what he wants to see from Carson Beck and Julian Saint. And just in time for the holidays, it's our Images of the Year as we look back at the 2025 sports calendar. That is all ahead on SportsCenter.
Alka-Seltzer Plus Cold or Flu Fizzy Chews. Chew, fizz. Feel better fast. No water needed. Alka-Seltzer Plus Fizzy Chew.
Vicks VapoStick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors. Easy to apply for the whole family. Vicks VapoStick. And try Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks vapors.
This is Mia. She wanted to take her brand nationwide. And with U.S. Bank Business Essentials, a combination of checking and card payment processing, we helped her make a splash. That's the power of Mia, and this is the power of us.
With McValue at McDonald's, you'll get more than you expect for breakfast. Like buy a sausage burrito and add a sausage McMuffin for $1. Because a late-night double shift deserves an early morning deal. Get more than you expect with McValue.
I can't afford to overpay.
Doug, are you hiding from used car shopping?
Maybe.
I'm always here to help.
Show me, Carfax.
Carfax can show how damage impacts price, so you don't have to overpay. Always look for me and shop millions of great deals at Carfax.com.
Hey, you guys made it.
How'd you get out of work? Some guys said they do it for a case of Bud Light.
Oh. Wait, what guys?
It's time! To let you know, this call may be recorded for quality assurance purposes. Dustin, I'm on the phone. What? I'm still here. And who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Gotta get a new job.
Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of UFC.
Already put in toner.
If my mortgage lender used Agent Force, the powerful AI from Salesforce,